Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Helling Stadium as we bring you Ellwood City 2017 Senior Night festivities brought to you by the W Zone at www.ellwoodcitywolverines.com. I'm your host, Blaine Sturgeon, and tonight we bring you the seniors of Ellwood City football, the cheerleaders, the boys golf, girls tennis, and the cross country, and the blue band. First up, we have Joel Abels tonight, escorted by Tanya Abels and next up, we have Angela Battaglia, son of Steve Battaglia and the late Caroline Battaglia. So 4 years at a defensive end and tight end. He plans on a 4-year university and then the military. Favorite memory, beating Beaver Falls. Next up, we have Joshua Bender, escorted by Sean and Kathleen Bender. He's a 4-year player, a wide receiver. Future plans is to attend trade school. Favorite memory is throwing my first touchdown pass in a JV game. What do you think of that? Next up, we have Noah Borison, escorted by Ryan and Georgette Borison. He is a 4-year lineman. Future plans, attend a 4-year college, and his favorite memory is hanging out with his teammates and friends every day. He's busy. Next up, we got Luca Bodai. He is escorted by Richard and Debbie Bodai. He is 3 years at wide receiver and cornerback. Future plans are to attend a 4-year college to play football. Favorite memory is a pick 6 against Beaver Falls. That was a pretty exciting game. Next up, we got Ryan Bugsby, escorted by Steve and Catherine Bugsby. He has been a 2-year lineman. Future plans is to attend a 4-year college to become a nurse. Favorite memories, playing football with his brothers. And if anybody can have a memory like that, it'd be a good one. Next up is Sean Bugsby, escorted by Steve and Catherine Bugsby. 3 years at tight end and defensive end. Future plans to attend a 4-year college to a major in chemical engineering. Best memory is beating Beaver Falls 28-0. Next up, we got Logan Conifer, escorted by Pascal and Christine Conifer. He's 3 years at fullback and defensive end. He's planning on attending a 4-year college and becoming a pilot in the Air Force. Favorite memory, team dinners with his teammates every Thursday. If you go to them dinners, they're good. Next up, Jonas Jefferson by Clayton and Jill Jefferson. He's a 4-year defensive end. He's planning on attending a 4-year college, and his favorite memory is the Beaver game last year. Next up, we got Toby Kelly, being escorted by Justin and Sammy Joe Kelly. He is a 4-year at fullback and linebacker. His future plans is to attend a 4-year university. His favorite memory is playing next to his brother. Next up, we got number 63, Jared Lubich. He is escorted by John and Lisa Lubich. He is playing for 2 years, and he's been at center. Future plans to attend a 2-year community college. His favorite memory is playing football with his teammates. Next up, number 3, Thomas Andrew O'Brien, escorted by Tom and Sharon O'Brien. He's been playing football for 4 years, a quarterback and defensive back. Future plans to become a doctor. Favorite memory, throwing a touchdown pass freshman year caught against Aliquippa. Next up, we have number 19, Shane Reisinger. He's escorted by Harry and Amy Reisinger. He has been a 4-year player, a quarterback and defensive back. Future plans: attend 4-year university for nursing. Favorite memory is the Beaver Falls game. Next up, we got number 58, Dominic Spatafor, escorted by Eugene and Tanya Satafor. He is a 4-year player and he's a lineman. Future plans is attend Penn State Barron to become a computer engineer. Favorite memory: shutting out Beaver Falls 28-0. Anybody would remember that one? Next up, we got Seth Sturgeon, escorted by Thad and Chris Sturgeon. Years in football is 4-year lineman. Future plans to work on a family farm. Favorite memory is all the bus rides home. Is this empty? Next up, we got Nisa Carson, cheerleader. She is escorted by Rocky and Kristen Carcel. She is a 4-year captain. Wow. Future plans is attend the Pennsylvania State University University Park to major in biology. Her favorite memory is all the bus rides and the team dinners with her friends. Next up, we have Taylor Hackett. She is escorted by Randy and Stacy Hackett. Years in cheerleading is 4 years. Her future plans are to attend IUP to major in nursing. Favorite memory is cheering the same girls for 12 years and making so many memories with them. Next up, we have Caitlin Horgan. She's escorted by John and Angela Horgan. Her years cheering is 4 years. Future plans are to attend a 4-year university to major in early childhood education. Favorite memory is bus rides home from away games. Ashley Inada is escorted by Tom and Adrian Inada. Years, she's 4 years and she's a captain also. Her future plans are also to attend a 4-year university to study biology. Favorite memory is being chosen to go and cheer at Disney with some of her teammates. That'd been pretty awesome. Michaela Magnifico is escorted by Rob and Kim Magnifico. She is also 4 years and in being a captain. Her future plans to attend Youngstown State University to major in nursing. Her favorite memory is any time we played Riverside. Next up is Reagan Mittler, escorted by James and Cheryl Mittler. Her years cheering is 4 years. Future plans are to attend a 4-year university to study special education early childhood. Favorite memory is all the bus rides home. Yeah, it screwed me up. Ashley Murren is being escorted by Daniel Murren and Lisa Armstrong. She has been cheering for 4 years. Her future plans are to attend Robert Morris University to major in criminal justice and psychology. Her favorite memory is when Mar ran over her car at the team dinner. Next up, we have Diane Newpower, escorted by Mike and Sheila Newpower. Her years cheering is 4 years. Future plans is to attend a 4-year college for nursing. Favorite memory is falling asleep and missing the bus to Burgesstown. We all haven't done that at one time, fell asleep. Next up is Maddie Petaline, escorted by Talia Dorano and Dan Fornatorno, Sam Petaline, and Tracy Shaw. Years, cheering's 4 years. Plans to attend CCBC in Clarion to major in nursing. Her favorite memory is when Taylor clotheslined herself at Burgesstown. Next up, we're up the boys golf. Devin Hutzbath, escorted by Aaron and Amber Hutzbath. Years playing golf is 3 years. Future plans to attend and study occupational therapy. Favorite memory is all the bus and van rides to and from matches. Next up is Nico Lucarelli, escorted by Robert and Charlene Lucarelli. Years playing golf is 3 years. Future plans to attend college to study sports management. Favorite memory, the win against Neshannock. Next up is Noah Rinker, escorted by Chris and Janet Rinker. Years, 2 years at Captain. Future plans to attend Penn State, Maine to major in electrical engineering. Favorite memory, we beat Riverside and Neshannock by 1 stroke to win the Tri-County Championship. Next up is Kyle Smith, escorted by Doug and Joni Smith. Years playing golf is 3 years. Future plans to attend a 4-year university to study engineering. Favorite memory is in 2016, first tee shot against Riverside at Del Mar. Next up we have Nicholas Wardman, escorted by Jeff and Cindy Magnifico. Years in golf is 1 year. Future plans, attend a 4-year college for electrical engineering. Favorite memory, hitting my first albatross in golf.
I think we'll be all right. I could go to the top of the steps. Okay. In front of our it's up to you. They did that last time.
Next up, we have girls tennis, Amanda Sherry, escorted by Bob and Anna Sherry. Years in tennis was 2 years. Future plans, attend Slippery Rock University to major in occupational therapy. Best memory, when we went to section doubles and Karen ate a boozle jelly bean and threw up all over the sidewalk. Boy, that must have been a rough one. Next up is Savannah Lohr, escorted by Sean and Melissa Lohr. Years in tennis is 2, attending college to study interior design. Favorite memory is playing in the MAC tournament. Next up we have Gage Agnew, escorted by Dennis and Catherine Agnew. Been playing in cross country for 3 years, attending a 4-year college for engineering. Favorite memory, going to Avonworth for the first time. This is cross country. Next up, Chad Lewis is being escorted by Tom and Sherry Lewis. Been in cross country for 3 years, planning on attending Geneva College to major in chemical engineering. Favorite memory, Avonworth, Part 1, The Bees Siege. The Bees Siege. Next up, we have Michaela Magnifico, escorted by Rob and Kim Magnifico. She's been in cross country for 2 years. Future plans, attend Youngstown University to major in nursing. Favorite memory, finishing my very first race. And next up in senior night, we have the proud seniors of the Blue Band. First up, we have Gage Agnew, escorted by Dennis and Catherine Agnew. Been in band for 5 years and plays trumpet. Future plans, attend a 4-year college for engineering, and his favorite memory is the Disney trip. Next up, we have Christopher Brandt, escorted by Tim and Sally Brandt. He's been in the band for 5 years. His instrument is a tuba. His future plans, attend a 4-year college for software engineering. His favorite memory is raccoons showing up at the end of the practice. Next up, we have Caitlin Cole, escorted by Randy and Rita Cole. Years in the band is 5 years and is a drum major. Future plans to attend a 4-year college for cyber security. Her favorite memory is the cake fridge. Next up, we have Griffin Ewing, escorted by Maggie Ewing and grandfather John Ewing. Father Sam Ewing is currently serving with the United States Air Force overseas, so we take our hats off to him. Years in the band is 5 years, and he is playing the snare drum, and he's captain. Future plans to attend a 4-year college for music production. Favorite memory is when Andrew ripped his shorts both times. Oh boy. Next up, we have Colin Fair, which is escorted by Tina Fair. He's been in the band for 5 years and plays trumpet. Future plans to attend a 4-year college. Favorite memory is going to Disney. Next up, we have Courtney Foreman. He's escorted by Jared and Crystal Foreman. Been in the band for 3 years at Dance Line. Future plans, she's undecided. Favorite memory is when Danica fell during a kick line and took down the entire dance line and broke her thumb. Next up, we have Andrew Freed, escorted by Michael and Amber Freed. Been in the band for 4 years at bass drum. Their future plans to attend PTC for computer science. Favorite memory is the New York trip with her friends. Next up, we have Chad Lewis, escorted by Tom and Sherry Lewis. Years in the band's been 5 years at the quad drums. He's got his hands full. Future plans, attend Geneva College for chemical engineering. Favorite memory is the 2013 Pie Festival. Yeah, that's why I said it. Name. Elizabeth Polajak, escorted by Rodney and Stacy Polajak. Years in the band 4 at Dance Line. Future plans to attend a 4-year college. Favorite memory, Emily Lutz and I getting hyped up on the bus. Zach Pratt. Next up, we have Zach Pratt, escorted by Susan Pratt. Years in the band 4 years, blowing the horn. Future plans, attend a 4-year college for computer science and the military. Favorite memory, when a rabid raccoon paid us a visit after practice. Next up, we have Cal Smith, escorted by Douglas and Jonah Smith. Years in the band, 5 years at trumpet section leader. Future plans, attend a 4-year college for engineering. Favorite memory, Robert McMillan ripped his pants and had to borrow Josh Seipert's freshman pants. Next up, we have Danica Teodoro, escorted by Nathaniel and Brenda Teodoro. Been in the band for 3 years at Dance Line. Future plans, attend Robert Morse in Media Arts Graphic Design. Favorite memory, she thought is a chicken McNugget, but it was a hash brown. Well, that'd fool anybody. We want to congrats to our 2017 seniors. Just want to make a note. I hope all these seniors tonight take this moment in, because it'll probably be the last time that they will step on their home field, whether it's in uniform, in a band outfit, or to be recognized on their home turf. We will take a quick commercial and come back for the kickoff of Ellwood City versus the Riversides. Panthers. Hi friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Helling Stadium. Football night in Western Pennsylvania, Friday night. Great matchup tonight. We have our Ellwood City Wolverines taking on crosstown rivals, the Riverside Panthers. Contest night should be just a great one. Beautiful night for football. A little chill in the air. You got a full house, as you would expect. One of the great rivalries you're going to find in all around. It's a great night. We got friends going up against each other. I think we got a set of cousins down there going up against each other. But tonight we are rivals. We are going against each other head to head, and should be for a great night. Riverside coming into the contest with a record of 5-2. Lost a tough one last week, 29-28 to Cardinal Roll North Catholic. Lost that right at the end of the game. That 5-2 record puts them at the top of their class, as Ellwood City coming into the contest night at 2-5. So we got a matchup tonight of a 5-2 team and a 2-5 team, but it promises to be good. It's here around town this week. We got two teams that are probably going to match up pretty well. Both teams have big time play capability. Ellwood City freshman Ryan Gibbons coming in the contest, came in a couple games ago, and is really able to sling the ball to his favorite receiver, Luca Bodai. Luca Bodai, 15 receptions on the season, averaging close to 25 yards per carry. Not to be outdone, though, Austin Danball from Riverside on the season so far is averaging just shy of 25 yards a catch as well. Want to thank Blaine Sturgeon tonight for doing the pregame festivities. My name is Thad Sturgeon, your host for this evening, produced by Bradley Windhorst. Riverside won the toss and is elected to defer. So back to receive deep for the Wolverines is number 9, Luca Bodai, and number 3, Andrew O'Brien. Run up and a kick, game on, folks. Ball taken by O'Brien right at the 10-yard line. Got ahead of steam coming up over the right side. Made the first man miss, second man got him. Returned that ball about the 23-yard line. We're going to give him 13 yards on that return. Tackle was by, getting our paperwork in line here, folks, as we get into the game. I need a roster for this stuff here. Looking for need a roster. Yeah, I had it. Okay, folks, we got it. First and 10, ball on the 24-yard line. Gibbons back there, number 14 in the shotgun. Hand off to Toby. Driving forward. Nice surge over the left side there by Toby. Give him a pickup of probably 5 on the play. Bring up a second down and 5. They're going to give him 6 out to the 30-yard line.
Number 6, Woodrow Hughes on the tackle. I think it's really key for the Wolverines to come out here with some sustainable drives, establish that run game, because we know their big play capabilities, but they don't happen that often. Fumbled snap. Oh, my. Oh, no. We got problems. Gibbons missed the snap. It's right up in the air. The ball was recovered by Ellwood City. Toby Kelly falling on the ball. Could have been disastrous. Wasn't real good anyway. Bringing up a 3rd and 14, loss of 9 on the play. Ball resting on the 19-yard line just early here in the first quarter. 2 wides to the right, 2 to the left in a shotgun. Riverside with a blitz, and man, they blitzed and got him quickly. No, untouched, came in, was number 65, Joel Zellum, and number 11, Ben Hughes. Just sent too many guys there for the Ellwood City to block. On to punt now is number 8, Ricky Petrelli. Great to see Rick Petrelli out there. He left last week's game early, so finger issue. Oh, nice boot there. Nice boot there. Taken there by number 23. He's running out the outside. Taken down there by number 27, Johnny Jefferson. Number 23, Noah Harris. I beg your pardon, 43. We don't have a 43. 33. Cal Marweb. How far was that punt, guys? That was a pretty good punt by Ricky. 40-yard punt. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line of Ellwood City. So good field position for Riverside as they come out for their first possession. Number 7, quarterback Ben Hughes under center. 2 wides in the backfield. Handoff there. Not much running room there for the ball carrier. That was number 3, LaMarcus Cleakley. We're going to be saying his name a lot tonight. He's the leading rusher for the Riverside Panthers, averaging pickup of 3 on the play. 24 Rocco Sesti in there. LaMarcus Cleakley averaging 8.6 yards a carry to this point in the season. Hughes under center. Sends number 15 out in motion. He's back to pass. Has a man down there. It's number 15. He had a man beat. Wow. Number 15, Austin Dambaugh. Now you see why he was so heavily recruited. He got behind Andrew O'Brien. He had him beat by 3 steps, and Andrew wasn't going to catch him. Yes. That's a 39-yard pass play used to Dambaugh. For Riverside, 2 possessions on that, two plays on that drive. That makes the score 6-0, extra point forthcoming. Number 14, Wyatt Ray on the kick. Kick is down, ball is up, and he just gets her over. That kick is good. 7-0 Riverside with 9:05 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Quick scoring drive there by Riverside. 9:05 left to go in the first quarter. They're leading 7-0 on a 39-yard pass play from Ben Hughes to Austin Dambaugh. Austin Dambaugh already committed to Lehigh College. So He's got a future after this senior year. With run up in the kick, line drive kick, taken by the up man, Toby Kelly. A little bit of a hole there. He took that ball, we're going to say at about the 25-yard line. Ball rests now on the 38-yard line. Give him 13 yards on that return. Kind of a heads-up play there by Toby. Grabbed that ball, not necessarily a line drive kick, but a low driving kick. Ellwood City back out on offense from their 38-yard line. Gibbons up under center. Pitch out to Ricky Petrelli. Trying to gain the edge. Picked up, we're going to give him 3 on the play. Taken down there by number 23, Noah Harris. Late flag here in the play, folks. Hold the phone.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Wait and see what the penalty is. We have a late hit there. Late hit there. Seth Sturgeon, he happens to be my son, came in there with the late hit. Can't be doing that.
He had a good reason.
All right, that brings up a 2nd and 27. Ball resting on the 22-yard line. Got Gibbons in the shotgun. Behind him is Toby Kelly. Back to pass. He's going to go deep as Gibbons. Oh, he had Luca Bada was down there and kind of got turned and ball overthrown. Ball falls incomplete. That brings up a 3rd and 27 for the Wolverines. As I was saying there, Ricky Petrelli had a stoved-up finger that was really nasty. Was at the hospital afterwards. They got it corrected and got him back out at practice. He was at practice Saturday, had pads on Monday. Unfortunately, in last week's game, we lost Shane Reisinger for the season, as well as Brady Welsh with lower body injuries. 3rd and 27. Chambers trying to find some running room there. Didn't find any very much. Falls well short of the line again. Going to be a punting situation for the Wolverines. On that jet sweep around, Chambers eluded in the backfield. I'm not sure who the tackler was on that play. Number 11, Dylan Shannon with the tackle. 6 foot, 205-pound senior for Riverside. It is 3rd down. We had some confusion there. I wondered about the penalty. There was a problem with the clock. So I beg your pardon on that, folks. It brings up a 3rd and 24. Ball on the 25. Gibbons finding himself in a shotgun. Back to pass. Got Chambers there, open in the center of the field. Nice gain on the play. Not going to be enough for the 1st down. Ball rests on the 35-yard line. But he did have some time to throw on that. And maybe something to keep in your back of the mind. Chambers just kind of settled in there behind the linebackers. And I was pretty open on the play. But what would be tacklers for Riverside closed quickly. Bring up a 4th and 14. Ball on the 35-yard line. Ricky Petrelli back there to punt again. Fast-moving first quarter here, folks. There's a snap and the kick. Wow, not a good kick. Ball off the side of the foot for Ricky there. That's going to be a 16-yard kick. You just don't see that out of Rick. He's been averaging close to 41, 42 yards throughout the whole season. They spot the ball right at midfield. So Riverside taking over on the 50-yard line. Once again, senior night here. This is the last home game here for the Wolverines, where they will travel next week to Quaker Valley to take on the high-powered offense down there. Riverside up to the line of scrimmage. Ben Hughes under center, 7:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Hughes to Keekley, dancing around that right side. Made a few people miss. Looked like Dom Chambers was over there for the stop. They're going to spot the ball about the 43-yard line. Pick up a 7 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 7. I beg your pardon, 43-yard line. On this 2nd and 3 play, Hughes handoff. Driving the Powell forward, we'll see where the spot is. Positive gaining on the play. They're going to mark that ball at the 40-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Riverside 1st down. Credit Angelo Battaglia in the bottom of the pile, making a stop. Out on the line right now, we have Angelo Battaglia, number 42, a senior. Number 27, Johnny Jefferson, a senior. Number 60, Joel Abels. Good to see Joel back under center. Hughes, quick handoff. Oh, read nicely there by the Wolverine defense. Stacked him up right at the line quickly. No gain on the play. May have incurred a bit of a loss. Number 60, Joel Abels on the bottom of the pile, but credit Johnny Jefferson and number 72, senior Lowell Borison for plugging up that hole quickly. Great play by the defensive line there for the Wolverines. Bringing up a 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. 6 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Got 3 wideouts to the left. Man in motion. Quick pitch to him. Toby on the chase. Number 15, Austin Damball on the end around. Positive yardage on the play. We're going to see where they marked the ball. Didn't give him a whole lot on there. Ball on the 37-yard line. Pickup of 3 on the play. Bringing up a 3rd down and 7. Wolverine defense really needs to get a good play here. Step up and hold this defense. The field, try to get the ball back. 3 wideouts to the left. Hughes. Oh, we had movement. False start. A whole lot of movement. We'll see who moved first. That's a false start. We see Riverside walking back. It's usually a pretty good sign. That's a false start against Riverside. Brings up a 3rd and 12. Third and 12. Ball on the 42-yard line. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield. Quick pass out there. Raw Knight. Oh, he's still running. Keekley taken down. Johnny Jefferson. Big time play. Big time play by Johnny Jefferson. Keekley coming around the left side. He was held up there, but Johnny Jefferson not giving up on the play. Takes him back. Loss of 20 yards on the play. 4th and 32. We asked for a big play. We got a big play from that Ellwood City defense. 4th and 32. Punt formation for the Riverside Panthers. Back to receive is number 5, Donovan Chambers, and number 9, Luca Bodai. There's the punt. Decent punt. Nice hang time. Taken there by Bodai. Hard hit. We're getting about 4 or 5 yards. He took that ball on the 38-yard line. On the bounce, met quickly there by, I don't know if we can see a number. Didn't catch a number on that play. But a hard hit. Luca got up though. Really a change of field position here in the last 2 plays. Ellwood City now taking over 1st and 10. Ball on their 42-yard line. We got Chambers way out here to the right. Bodai out to the left. Gibbons quarterback. Handoff there to Toby. No room there. No room there. Number 58 from Riverside. Shane Kirkham quick up there and close that hole quickly. We're going to give that no gain on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 10. Gibbons in the shotgun, 2 wideouts right. There's a quick handoff to Ricky Petrelli. Cuts through one, got some positive yardage on the play. Ricky just really shows the power running formation, but he is able to cut pretty quick too. Was able to get around there. Going to give him a pick up of 7 on the play, maybe 8. That brings up a manageable 3rd and 2. Ball resting just shy of the 50-yard line in Ellwood City territory. Big 3rd down conversion here. Ellwood City has had trouble converting 3rd downs this season, but a lot of times you're seeing them in longer yardage situations. So let's see what they do here on this 3rd and 3. Gibbons under center, got Ricky in the backfield. Pitch out to Ricky. Got a lead blocker there by Toby Kelly. He's got enough for the 1st down. I tell you what, you got to really give some credit to Toby Kelly there, coming out of the fullback position. Helped sealed off that edge along with Johnny Jefferson to get there. That's going to move the chains. Gain of 5, and we'll give him 6 on the play. Bring up a 1st and 10, ball resting on the Riverside 44-yard line. First time Ellwood City's found their way into Riverside territory this evening. Let's hope they can capitalize on that. Got that front line, Dom Spatafora Sr. Got Joe Abels out there, number 60. Seth Sturgeon, number 75. Big Buck Lubich out there, centering the ball, 63. Handoff there, was that Rocco? Rocco Sesti. Forward progress, going to give him a yard. That was a hard yard to get. So, going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now on the play. Coming out in a formation here. We got 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Johnny Jefferson on the right. There's a pass. Gibbons looking to pass. Nobody there. He makes back to the original line of scrimmage. It looked like Gibby wanted to do a quick pass out there to the left, out to Baudai, possibly. He did have blockers there, but it was probably good that he just tucked that ball down because Riverside read that play very, very well. Defense was ready. 3rd and 9, ball resting on the 44-yard line. This formation here, we got 3 wideouts to the left. Oh no. We have a flag out there, and that formation, they've tried it several different times. The tackle, Seth Sturgeon, was all the way out by the sidelines. Don't know if he was set, just what happened there. Probably, yes, illegal. Illegal procedure. The call is against Ellwood City. But can you decline a procedure penalty? I guess you can. That penalty, illegal shift. That penalty is declined. I think the other guy went too far. It brings up a 4th and 15, ball on the 49-yard line. Punt formation for the Wolverines. Ricky Petrelli back to punt. Oh, no.
Come on, Ricky.
Ball goes way out of bounds.
Let's go.
That's not a very good punt by Ricky. I really think they're trying to keep the ball away from Austin Damball. He's had 1 punt return for a touchdown, and I believe a kickoff return for a touchdown so far this season. We'll get our fact checkers on that, but I think I read that somewhere. And I just wonder if they're not trying too hard to get that ball away. That punt was 5 yards. That's not going to help his average. Riverside ball on the 44-yard line. Hughes under center. Handoff. Marmar Keekley around that right side. We got a flag on the play. Illegal block. This play is going to come back, folks. We'll wait the call. As it stands, pick up about 5 on the play. Pick up of 5. Let's see what the flag is. We're not talking about the coaching staff here for the Wolverines tonight. We got first-year head coach Nick Hand, along with assistant coaches Tom Heckendorn. Tom Heckendorn is 87 years old. Illegal chop block on that play. That's a big one. Going to push that ball back. We'll wait the spot. But Tom Heckendorn, years and years of experience there. Ellwood zone Rob Magnifico, Javon Moody, taken. But that 15-yard penalty takes the ball all the way back to the 29-yard line at Riverside, bringing up a 1st and 25. So let's see what Riverside coach has up his hand. Switch pitch around there to Hand. Red nicely there. Stayed in the area. Was Colton Cunningham. Not forward at all. Was that Ellwood City defense. Pitch out there to Austin Danball. Colton was right there. Shedded his blocker. And who else was in there? I think Storm number 8, Ricky Petrelli coming up. Great defensive play. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 28. Ball on the 26-yard line. Waning moments here in the first quarter. 56 seconds on a turning clock. Hughes, just a sophomore. Back to pass. Up the middle, open wide, man. Marmar Keekley. He made his first man miss. He's got them legs moving. How far is he going to go, folks? Pushed out of bounds. Oh, and a flag. And a flag at the end of the play. Oh, no. Number 33, Kyle Marweb. Kyle Marweb on the catch. We're going to wait and see what the flag is. We have luxury of instant replay. Don't know what that was, but it's probably not good for that. So we're going to give that, how big of a 54-yard pass play. And I'll tell you what, Marweb was pretty open there in the center of the field. What was the call? Personal foul. Personal foul against Ellwood City. I did not see it, folks, but it really don't matter what I think. It's what the guys in stripes think. It's going to be 1st and goal. Wow. We had them locked back there. Start beating ourselves. Ball resting right on the 10-yard line, so it is 1st and goal. What a turn of events here. Hughes under center. He's back. End around there. He got him. They fooled him that time. Austin Danball. 2nd touchdown of the night. 10-yard run. End around. The defense followed the formation to the left. Austin Danball. The defense went right. Austin Danball went left. Found his way, dived to the pylon. That brings our score 13-0 with 26 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Extra point forthcoming. Number 7, Hughes is the holder. 14, Wyatt Ray the kicker. Ball's down, kick is up, and that kick is good. That brings our score to 14-0. 26 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. 14-0 here. 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Riverside having some long pass plays, and Austin Danball doing his work with the legs tonight. One receiving touchdown, one rushing touchdown. Back to receive is O'Brien and Bodeye. Ball taken by the up man, number 24, Rocco Sesti. Follows his way forward close to the 38-yard line. Not sure where he exactly got that ball, but number 24, Rocco Sesti, got the ball on the 24, takes it out to the 40-yard line. Going to give Rocco 16 yards on the kickoff return. Gibbons now under center. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Handoff to Ricky. No running room there at all. Nothing there for Ricky on that play. Maybe lost one on the play. Just no running room at all. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with the score 14, Riverside, Ellwood City 0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. In that first quarter, Riverside attained 94 yards. Interesting thing, though, is they only had 2 first downs, so that's a recipe for big plays. Ellwood City had 16 yards in that first quarter. Now back, 2nd and 10, ball resting on the 40-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right. Chambers, backside. Tried a little misdirection there.
What the hell's that?
There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to Chambers loss on the play. That was our. Okay. We got a flag on the play. We're going to see what that is. We'll wait and see what they're talking about. I hope this isn't offsetting, is it? Personal foul, offsetting penalties. He is my son. I don't know how that happened. The kid picked him up and threw him over. And it was after the play. So it's offsetting. Probably some jarring going on down there. But nonetheless, no harm done. Everyone's still up and moving. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Riverside showing blitz. We'll wait to call. Riverside showing blitz. Maybe got a little anxious on somebody on the line. Oh, the wide receiver falls. Wide receiver moved. Loss. That's a 5-yard penalty, bringing up a 3rd and 16. Ball on the 34-yard line. Seth got a little fire in him tonight. All right, 3rd and 16, folks. Ball rests on the 34-yard line. Gibbons back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, taken down behind. by number 11, Dylan Shannon. Loss on the play. Sacked was Gibbons. Was 2-yard loss on the play. Just that series of downs was not good. Brings up a 4th and 16, ball on the 34-yard line. Back to punt is Petrelli. There's the punt. Good punt this time. Good punt there. Fair catch called for by number 33, Cal Marweb. Nice punt there. Ball at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a 33-yard punt with no return. Fair catch. Beautiful night here at the ballpark, as you would expect. Pretty full side over there on the visitor side. It appears that the Ellwood faithful have come out to support their team. Student section, as you would expect, on Riverside night, very active. Hughes under pressure, under center. Pitch out there to Keekley. Oh, taken down there. Angelo Battaglia stepped up and made a play. Angelo coming from that defensive end position. Keekley trying to flush out there to the left. Going to give loss of 3 on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 13. Ball resting right shy of the Riverside 30-yard line. Good pursuit there from Angelo, coming from that defensive end position. Angelo, a senior, playing his last game here at Helling Stadium. We got all seniors up on that front line. Joe Abels, number 60. Number 72, Noah Borison. Number 27, Johnny Jefferson.
Hello, get your receiver!
Buse, handoff. Keekley falls forward to about the 35-yard line where they spot the ball. 23, I beg your pardon. Noah Harris, the carrier. We got 23 and 33 out there, folks. I'm kind of missing that a little bit. Brings up a 3rd and 9. Number 7, Hughes under 7. 3 guys to the right. Wide open. Number 33 with the run. Oh, taking it down to the 31-yard line. Number 33, Cal Marweb. They had Austin Danball out there to the right, along with Cal and another wide receiver. And only 2 defenders out there for the Wolverines. And he found his way forward. Ball marked at the 32-yard line. We're going to give a pickup of 33, I beg your pardon, 33 on the play. That's 3 pass plays for the Panthers tonight of 30-plus yards or more. 8:59. Hughes with over 100 passing yards with just under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Sophomore Hughes under center. Brings Austin Danball in motion. Handoff there to number 3. This piles his way forward. Keekley falling forward. We'll see the spot. Pick up of 9 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Going to credit Angelo Battaglia with the stop. Want to give a shout out to Angelo Battaglia's grandparents. Having some health issues, not able to get out to the games. We know they always support their grandchildren, and if they could be here, they would. And I know they watch and listen. We're glad you're on board with us. Hughes under center. Handoff there. Met there quickly. Nick Taviani with the carry. Hit there. Noah Borison snuck through that line and met him face first and held it to no gain. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Ball on a 23-yard line. It'd be great if the Wolverines could get a stop here. That was number 35, Nick Taviani, in on the carry. In the carry. Pretty tight formation here. High formation with Hughes under center. There's a handoff, number 23. Hit hard at the line, but falls his way forward for probably 5 yards. Needed one for the first down. Got 5. That was number 23, Noah Harris on the carry. Taking the ball down to the 17-yard line. They're going to give him the 16. It's 1st and 10. The Panthers, after that 7-yard gain, ball resting on the 16-yard line. Austin Dam, ball down to the right. Austin, 6'3", 195. Tall, lanky kid. Hughes, handoff there. Hit quickly the ball carrier. And that was number 3, Lamarcus Quickly. Angelo Battaglia in on the tackle. Again, is that 42 on the tackle? Angelo Battaglia, credit with the tackle. Also want to recognize our seniors out there in the field. Runs them front line. We've got Toby Kelly out there. Number 3, Andrew O'Brien. Number 9, Luca Bodai. A couple juniors out there. Donovan Chambers. And number 54, leading tackler for Ellwood City, Colton Cunningham. 2nd and 7. Dam ball in motion. Hughes back to pass. He's looking for Dam ball all the way, and he found him. Made a man, first man miss. Taken down to the 4-yard line. Just a curl route there by Dam ball. Found himself right there on the sidelines. Stepped out of bounds twice and then ran 3 more yards. That's good for a Riverside first down. 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Riverside threatening again here in this first half. 6:13 left to go. Ellwood City really does not want to go down 21-0. The Panthers moving the ball running, moving the ball passing. There's the snap. Number 3, Quickly. Hit quickly there by number 54, Colton Cunningham, and a few other Wolverine were in there quickly. So we got a ball resting on the 4-yard line, bringing up a 2nd down and goal from the 4. Hughes under center. Coming to the left. Handoff there again to Kickley. Minimal gain on the play. Ellwood City defense really stepping up here in this goal line situation. Bringing up a 3rd and 4. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Really going to give him no gain on that play. Be interesting to see what Ron Sciarro calls on this 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line play. Going to go all wide here. Got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Quick handoff there to Taviani. Finds himself. We've not got a call yet. Touchdown. They waited to get the spot. And Taviani, a big back, coming in there at 6 foot, 210-pound junior. Just bowled his way forward. Toby Kelly and Colton were there, but just too much push from that offensive line. 20-0, 4:24 to go here in the first quarter. That drive started on the 35-yard line, so 65-yard drive. Extra point up and good. It's 21-0 Riverside. 4:24 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back. Back out for kickoff return. Got our front line up there. Number 42, Angelo Battaglia. Number 72, Noah Borison. Joe Abels was out there. Seth Sturgeon. Number 76, Ryan Busby. Up man, number 24, Rocco Sesti. Number 20, David Kosia. Dom Chambers is up there. Back deep is Andrew O'Brien and number 9, Luca Bodai. Number 23, Noah Harris with the run-up and the kick. Line drive kick. It takes a bounce. Taken by O'Brien at the 10-yard line. Heavy pursuit there. Made the first man miss. Finds his way through some traffic. Gets it up to the 32-yard line. Nice return there. Kind of a stop and go, if you will, for Andrew. Give him 22 yards on that return. Ellwood City taking over 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Really need to get some kind of momentum here from this Ellwood City offense. Gibbons up under center. Pacelli in the backfield. There's a handoff to Ricky. Spins his way forward. Forward progress. We're going to get him about the 33-yard line. On the tackle was number, was that 23, Noah Harris? Up with the tackle. I beg your pardon, 33. Number 63. Jarrett Spear. Pickup of 1 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 9. Gibbons in a shotgun, wide out to the left, sidecar to his right, left. Hand off there to Johnny Jefferson, run into his own man, able to bounce forward, taken down there by number 11, Dylan Shannon. Pickup of 5 on the play. Spotting the ball at the 36-yard line. Bring up a 3rd down and a short 6. 3 wide outs to the right. Back to pass it. Heavy pressure there. Taken down. 14. Just too many men coming there for Riverside. The Ellwood City line just not getting any blocking at all. Came up from that linebacker position to break up the play. Loss on the play. 4 on the play. Bring up a 4th and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Back to punt is Ricky Petrelli. Back deep is number 15, Austin Damball. And number 33, Kyle Marweb. There's the kick. Fair catch called by Austin Damball at the 37-yard line. We're going to give Ricky 32 yards on that punt. Riverside taking over with 2:18 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. To the Wolverine defense, really got to stop here. You do not want to go into halftime down by 4 scores. We've seen the big play capabilities of Riverside. We've seen them all season, and we've seen a couple of them here tonight. Got everybody spread out here on the Riverside offense. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. There's a quick handoff to Kickley. Gets them legs moving. Going really, it's got them legs churning. Was number 23, Noah Harris. He's down. A little slow to get up here, folks. Luca Bodai with the tackle. Not after a 10-yard gain. Let's wait and see what the injury is. Folks, we'll be right back. Number 23, Noah Harris, comes off the field on his own power, so that's good to see. Hate to see injuries. 1st and 10, ball on the 48-yard line. That was a 10-yard gain, not for a first down. 2 wide outs to the right. There's a snap handoff to number 3, Lamar Keekley. Hit there by number Toby Kelly, and Toby was in there, but not after a 5-yard gain, bringing up a 2nd down and 5. Just a minute 50 on a turning clock here. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts left here in this half. Fast-moving first half here. We played this first half. It'll be less than an hour. Back to pass. He fell. The intended receiver, number 15, Austin Dambaugh, lost his footing. He was not pushed. Fell on the plate. Ball falls incomplete, stopping the clock with a minute 33 left to go. Bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball resting on the 47-yard line. Riverside right now leads the stats. It's 177 yards total offense to Ellwood City's 13. We're going to be glad the score is only 21-0 on that stat. Hughes under center, sends a man in motion on this 3rd and 5 play. He's back to pass. Fakes. Storm Chambers on the chase. Nobody open, pushing Hughes out of bounds. He pumped once, didn't like what he saw, rolled out to the left. We get a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. 3rd and 5. Let's just hope Ellwood didn't breathe some life back into this Riverside.
Nobody's penalties.
I'm talking to Riverside over there in the sidelines, figuring out what they want to do. We'll wait to call on that 3rd and 5. They're marching off. Holding on Ellwood City. That's a 10-yard penalty as well. He's in the backfield. That's a 1st and 10. Ball spot on the 40-yard line. Costly penalty. They all are, but that one hurt. They had him on a 4th and 5. That holding call gives them new life with a minute 23 left to go. 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. 2 wide outs to the right. Hughes under center. He's back to pass. Going down. That ball falls incomplete. Ball thrown to number 33, Cal Marweb. Lost his footing underneath him as he went down. Pass was a little bit low. But they seem to be chasing that Austin Dambaugh going deep. So they do. And that's just clearing the way underneath for Marweb and one of the other wide receivers for Riverside. We've seen that happen on a couple different times tonight and been effective most times. Not that time, though. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Got 2 wide receivers to the right. Back to pass. Quick pursuit there. Screen pass, number 23. And he's got blockers out front. He's still rolling. He's down to the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. That was that Quickly. Number 3. Quickly took the dump screen pass, call it what you want, and just weaved his way through the Ellwood City defense for 40 yards line. Wow. That brings the score to 27-0 with a minute 4 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Just not the way we wanted to see this unfold. That pass play was, what, 40 yards? 40 yards. Over 200 yards of offense. Stay tuned halftime, folks. We're going to give you the out-of-town scores, Riverside stats, because, quite frankly, Ellwood doesn't have any. Extra point is up, and it's good. 28-0. Minute 4 left to go here in this 2nd quarter. Stay tuned here for the halftime show. Riverside got a really good band, and we got a better band. So we're going to broadcast those two. I maybe am a little biased. I got a blue hat and shirt on tonight, but we're looking for all positives here in a 28-0 to score game in the first half. Back to receive. O'Brien and Bodeye. They're switching around back there. Up with the kick. Spiraling kick. Takes a bounce. O'Brien taking it to 19-yard line. Full head of steam ahead. Follows his way forward to the 38-yard line. Caught there, tripped up there by number 20, Stephen Blair. 5'8", 165-pound senior from Riverside. Ellwood City with a minute left to go in this second quarter.
This is going to be a dream. We're losing 28-0. It's going to be a dream. I better wake up at halftime or something. This is bad.
Gibbons in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the right. Quick pass out there to number 40, Toby Kelly. That's enough for a first down. Gibby was chased out of the pocket. Toby, using that senior experience coming across the field, found a little opening. Got himself 11 yards for the first down. 52 seconds left to go. I think I did not mention earlier, Coach Nick Hand, head coach for the Wolverines, assistant coach, his brother Bill Hand, on the opposing Riverside sideline. So a lot to talk about at Thanksgiving this year. Gibbons back to pass. Oh, he came in untouched. Woodrow Hughes. There we go. There we go. Now we got a flag. Got a face mask, it appears, on number 6. But he just came in unblocked and threw Gibby to the ground for a loss. But
Gibby, throw it. Oh, I want to see him just bomb on it like 80 yards.
we'll wait to call here, but I'm thinking
80 yards off.
He'll run 50 that way and we'll watch it.
personal foul on the Riverside Panthers. That's going to be 15 yards. Automatic first down for the Wolverines. Quarter's not, half's not over yet. Ball resting right there. We're going to call it on the 39-yard line. Ellwood City, reminds you, remember, has all 3 timeouts remaining.
What are you stopping the play for? Come on.
33 seconds left to go here. Awaiting the referees discussing something.
Because the chain gang doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Yes, we got a chain gang issue here. We'll get them figured out.
Yeah.
What was that song, Chain Gang?
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Yeah, no, Waylon Jennings sang it. They don't teach us.
Oh, they're gonna measurement. Didn't a personal foul give you an automatic first down? Folks, as I said before, by game 9 we're going to have this figured out. We're only at game 8. We thought we had a first down there, but we come in for a measurement. And they got the first down. See, we were right all along. 1st and 10, Wolverines from the 39-yard line.
No matter what, it's an automatic first unless it's against you.
Obviously, yeah. Irregardless, folks, 33 seconds left to go. Ellwood City, little momentum here. All 3 timeouts remaining. Got 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Johnny Jefferson down here with Toby Kelly. Out to the right. No, we have 3 out to the right. He's got to get rid of the ball quick, folks. Gibby in the shotgun. There it is. Nice pass there into that seam by Ricky Petrelli. Ricky just kind of got out there, settled in between. Ball taken down to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 14 yards on the play. Timeout quickly taken by our Wolverines. 27 seconds left to go in the quarter. With 2 timeouts yet to remaining. Plenty of time here to get some plays. Ball resting right now on that 20-yard line. Good to see a little momentum here for the Wolverines as we go into halftime. They just need to capitalize on this right now. I meant to check this week to see how many miles apart these 2 schools were, but it's not very many. We got neighbors going out there tonight. It brings for a huge crowd with the rivalry. Kind of just has that setting of what high school football's to be about. It's 2.3 miles from driveway to driveway. I didn't think it was very far.
What year did they split up?
It's 1st and 10.
I would split and made Riverside.
3 years before Dad graduated. Ball on the 20. Whistle blows. Gibby in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right. Got Chambers down here to the left. Back to pass. Got a little time to pass. Thrown out there to number 3. Not much on the play. Pick up a 5 on the play. Brings up a 1st and 5. 20 seconds remaining. The Wolverines use their 2nd timeout.
I don't know. He hasn't been this whole series. Had a couple personal fouls. I mean, the 3rd play, he just came out of nowhere. This kid it was like so obvious. And the kids got bleeding.
All right, we're coming back from this timeout.
What is Barry saying? It was very calm. Not gonna lie. I mean, just.
Who's in for him? I didn't realize he wasn't in. All right, 20 seconds remaining here. 2nd and 7. Gibby in a shotgun. Low snap. Gets it taken. Chambers. Thrown into Chambers. It was there, but he dropped it. Brings up a 3rd and 7. He threw that ball really, really hard. And just Donovan just couldn't gather that ball in. 3rd and 7, 17 seconds remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Still got 1 more timeout to the Wolverines. Got 3 wideouts to the right. Giving a shotgun. Oh, quick. Gibby eluding traffic. Drop pass there to the middle by Donovan Chambers, and that's enough for a 1st down. Wolverines call their last and final timeout with 10 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Ball now resting on the, I believe it's the 9-yard line. Timeout Ellwood City. Waning moments here of the 2nd quarter.
Hey, we can't call it, folks. It's too shallow.
We'll wait and see the call. Wolverines really need to get this ball in the end zone. They did get a 1st down on that play. So
I think it's a 1st down.
Well, yeah, the
stick saying up.
Yeah, stick saying first down. Scoreboard's off a little bit.
Yeah, it's at the 9, so it should be first and 10.
I want to thank everyone that came out to Stiefel Park last night for the bonfire. The Ellwood City football boosters put that on, and had a great crowd. Great crowd. Of course, we want to thank the Ellwood City Fire Department for coming and helping maintain the fire. We know Riverside had one too last night, but sources tell us that Ellwood City's was bigger.
Like a firefighter. 12 years.
You just look at
Lieutenant and squad.
the way you carry yourself.
No.
Like the rest
Too
of
many
us.
years.
First and 9. First and goal from the 9. 10 seconds remaining.
I got a beer belly though.
We got 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Toby Kelly's the sidecar.
Take your time, ref. You know.
Watch for Toby coming out of the backfield here, folks. Give me back to pass. Finds me. Oh, fell the ball short. Intended receiver was Toby Kelly. And ball falls incomplete. However, the incompletion does stop the clock. Second down, but more importantly, just 7 seconds remaining in this quarter.
Yeah, if we're not there, throw up their feet. Who cares?
Yeah, we got 7 seconds. They could get 2 plays. One here needs to be. Yeah, they did get in the end zone. They're out of timeouts. 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right. Got a 3. Toby setting in there. Here comes the blitz. Picked up. Ball thrown out there to Bodeye. Ball falls incomplete. Hold with the flag. That's going to be pass interference. Number 3, Luca Bodeye out there all by himself with, not sure who was, Austin Danball out there. And it got a little handsy, if you will, and throws the flag. 3 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. That's going to spot the ball at the 1 yard line because that infraction happened in the end zone. So decision time here for Coach Hand. You got your workhorse, Ricky Petrelli, back there. Or are we going to spread them all out?
Come on, boys. Come on. Punch this in.
You're going to get this punched in. It's at the 5 yard line? It wasn't pass interference was the call, was it? It was just hands. Shotgun is O'Brien. Oh, he danced, he moved. Did he find his way in there? No, he did not. Falls short, time expires. At the end of the second quarter, as we move into halftime, it's Riverside Panthers 28, or else Ellwood City Wolverines 0. Enjoy the halftime show, folks. We will be right back. You can view the bands. We'll have some halftime stats and out of town scores for you once the Ellwood City band completes.
hit from its 2016 album, Revolution Radio. Here is Bang Bang.
Yeah.
It's like here, here, here.
There's only one person in the concession stand.
There is? Who's working?
No, he couldn't get any help.
Our next selection is a 2004 song from the American Idiot album that reached #1 on the Billboard Mainstream Rock charts. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this little holiday from the past week. Here is Holiday. This acoustic song is different from Green Day's more traditional rock hits, but it has had a lasting legacy. Although the official name of the song is Good Riddance, most listeners will recognize its more commonly known title, Time of Your Life. Tonight's performance features sophomore Josiah Schaefer and 8th grader Paige Freshborn on trumpet. Here is Time of Your Life. Section is also from the Revolution Radio album, and it too reached #1 on the Billboard Rock charts, proving that Green Day is still capable of producing hit songs after 2 decades of performance. Here is Still Breathing. The green and white hope you enjoyed the songs of Green Day. The Riverside band is under the direction of Mr. David Withera and assistant director Adam Wolverines. Band opener songs is Troy Cabrera, the color art instructor, and Brittany. Thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure I present to you the 2017 Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band. Tonight, the Blue Band opens with the 1998 Offspring hit, The Kids Aren't All Right.
I know exactly. I was watching the game down
feature this year's senior class with the song they selected as their senior song. This year's senior song is Billy Idol's WPIAL. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band. And now, the Blue Band from
We're only a minute and a half away. Oh, come on, Are they going to add more time to it, you think?
You're gonna have to, that or not. I don't know. Well, they used
Welcome back, folks. We are about ready to start our third quarter. Ellwood City now coming onto the field. Going to give you some halftime stats here. First downs, Ellwood City has 5. Riverside High School has 7. Rushing, Ellwood City 19 rushes for -1 yard. Riverside 18 for 63. Passing was 5 for 8 for 55 yards. Passing for Riverside, 6 for 8 for a whopping 153 yards. That's over 25 yards of completion. Total yards for the Ellwood City, 54. For Riverside, 216. Average yards per play was 2 for Ellwood City. Average yards was 8.3 for Riverside. Penalties, 6 for 44. Riverside, 5 for 40. There were no turnovers in that half. Passing, Ryan Gibbons was 5 for 8 for 55 yards. Rushing for Ellwood, Ricky Petrelli was 5 for 20 yards. Receiving, Donovan Chambers 2 for 21. Rick 1 for 14. Toby Kelly 1 for 13. Andrew O'Brien 1 for 7. Riverside leading passer was Ben Hughes with 6 for 8 for 153 yards. LaMarcus Keekley had 8 rushes for 30 yards. Noah Harris was 5 for 17. Austin Damball had 1 TD rushing, and Nick Taviani 1 TD. Receiving, Cal Marweb 3 for 67. Austin Damball 2 receptions for 47 yards and 1 TD. Out of town scores: Beaver 13, Mount Pleasant 0. Aliquippa 20, Central Valley 3. Rochester 28, Union 6. Valley 14, Apollo Ridge 6. Quaker Valley 21, Seton LaSalle 7. Beaver Falls 19, Hopewell 17. Those are all halftime scores, folks. We're about 2.5 minutes away from halftime. As you enjoy on the broadcast here, we're showing all of our senior football players, this being senior night. 2 minutes here to go in the half, and just some thoughts on senior night. Tonight I walked 57 yards across the field. I've walked across many football fields in my life, and tonight had a completely different meaning. I walked across as a fan of the players, a fan of the home team, a friend of a lot of the players. I walked across as a dad. I thought what I was going to say during senior night. Thought I'd put pen to paper. I thought people would spit better coming from the heart. It's one of them things you do that you can know it's coming. I knew from the first week I was going to have that emotional walk across the field, and it was. I thought as I walked across that field, the young players, band, and cheerleaders, why do they do this? They do it because they love the game, tradition, family tradition. Their friends do it, so they do it. It really don't matter why they do it. We're just so thankful that they did do it. Tomorrow's going to be a new day. This is their last game here at Helling Stadium. This time next Friday, they'll be playing their last high school game. For many of them, it's the last time they'll ever put on pads, helmet, a cheer skirt, pick up a band instrument. I've gone a long way here in the last minute to say 2 simple words, and that's thank you. Thank you to our seniors for the last 4 years, filling up 9, 10, 11 weeks on a Friday night. On a personal note, walking across that field with the sun by your side is 57 yards. I'll walk thousands of yards in my life. Lord willing, I'll walk thousands more. But these 57 yards I got to walk across that field with my son tonight will never be forgotten. Thank you, folks. We're at 28-0 here in the start of the 3rd quarter. Riverside will be receiving the ball with Johnny Jefferson kicking off. Johnny Jefferson with the run-up. Onside kick. Ball still falling around there. Not sure. I believe Riverside did. Oh, we got a late hit. Angelo came in there late and just cleaned somebody's clock and should not have done that. Riverside did. Number 52 for Riverside appeared to get the ball. Parker Cornelius. We have a face mask on somebody here. We'll wait the call. Appears to be against Ellwood City. Going to give Riverside outstanding field position here to start off this 3rd quarter. Ball resting on the 42-yard line. Hughes up under center. Handoff there. Number 3, fumble on the play. Let's wait and see. Cleckley on the carry. Falling forward. Recovered by Cleckley recovered his own fumble. Pickup of just 2 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 8. Hughes up under center again on the 2nd and 8, ball resting on the 40-yard line. Handoff there to Kickley. Weaves his way through. Not much running room there. That center hole was pretty well plugged up there. Going to credit Noah Borson being in there and Joe Abels. Pierre D'Angelo Battaglia was coming around the top side to help bring him down. Pickup of just 3 on the play, bring up a 3rd and 5. Ball resting on the 37-yard line. Hughes on the pitch out to Cleckley, weaving his way through. Made the first man miss, fell his way forward. That's going to be enough for Panther 1st down. Ball down to the 30-yard line. 24 on the tackle. Rocco Sesti. We're going to credit Toby Kelly in there on the tackle as well. It's enough for a 1st down. Going to bring up a 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Hughes up under center. And off. Was that a Taviani with the carry? No gain there for number 25. Nick Taviani. Joe Abels was in there to plug up that center. A little slow getting up off the pile here. Not sure what the situation is.
Nick Taviani on the carry. Brought down by 72 Noah Borson. 40 Toby Kelly.
Loss of 1 on the play. Bring down 2nd down 11. To Ellwood City, to this point, you know, coming out here in this 3rd quarter, able to stop them runs they're trying to do up the middle. It's when Riverside goes back to pass or gets the defense spread out is where they seem to be getting the most positive yardage. Hughes sends down ball in motion. Handoff there to number 33, turning them legs forward. Cal Marweb picking up positive yardage on the play. Going to give him close to 5 yards. Wolverines slow at getting up. Noah Borson down, seating him in the seated position. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks. Unfortunately, we see senior Noah Borson coming off the field, being aided by 2 of his fellow teammates, not putting any weight at all on that left leg, none whatsoever. Noah's senior, lettered, several years, has had some ankle issues. That just up back to live action. Used back to pass, had pressure wide open. Wide open is Woodrow Hughes. Good grief. There wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him. So, Storm Chambers had pressure put on him. But number 6, Woodrow Hughes, just ran everybody. So Ben Hughes, I'm assuming that's his brother Woodrow Hughes with the connection. Senior Woodrow. We're at 34-0, folks. 8:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Await the extra point. There's a snap. High snap, but brought down. That kick is going to be no good. No good. 34-0 is our score here with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Riverside leading this contest 34-0. Riverside set to kick off after their touchdown pass. That pass was how long? I failed to mention it. 26 yards. 26 yards, Hughes to Hughes. The run up and the kick. Low line drive bouncing kick taken by the up man, Toby Kelly. Got a little bit of a hole there. Finding pushing the Powell, pushing his way forward. He's not going to quite get to midfield. Aided there, kind of gang tackled by Riverside. I beg your pardon, that was Storm Chambers with that. 1st and 10. Lemansky, 61 there on the tackle. 1st and 10, ball resting on the Wolverines' 45-yard line. So decent field position for the Wolverines to start this first drive of the third quarter for the Wolverines with their first offensive drive. Wide out to the right, wide out to the left. Gibby in the shotgun, low snap. Pitch out there to Ricky. Oh, ankle tackle there by number 11, Dylan Shannon. He just shot through there, and nowhere for Ricky to run. Loss of 5 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 5. Seth get beat on that one. Did Seth get beat on that one?
Sort of got like double G.
Bringing up a 2nd and 15 for the Wolverines. Ball resting on the 40-yard line. Got 3 wide outs to the right. On the keeper, O'Brien, I beg your pardon, was in there. Trying to lunge his way forward. Picks up forward progress. Might give him 3. We'll see where the spot is. O'Brien on the quarterback keeper. Woodrow Hughes, after that touchdown, comes up there and makes the tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 15. Really no gain on that play. I thought he got a little bit. Didn't give him much credit as I did. Got 3 wide outs to the right again. 3rd and 14. Back to passes. Gibbons got a little time this time. But nobody open. Oh, brought down. Number 61 for Riverside. Damon Lemansky just kept coming. Just didn't give up on the play. Initially, Gibby looked like he had some time back there, but just couldn't find anyone open. That brings up a 4th down for the Wolverines. Punting situation. Rick Petrelli back to punt. Ball resting on the 31-yard line. Back to receive the punt for Riverside is number 15, Austin Damball. He gets the kick. Line drive kick, not too bad this time. Takes a nice Ellwood City bounce. Ball goes down to 30-yard line. So a 25-yard line. 44-yard punt there for Ricky. So got Riverside taking over from their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Pretty much all the same starters in there for the Wolverines. Dominic Spatafor, the big guy up there, number 58, number 60, Joe Abels, Johnny Jefferson. Used with the handoff, taken down in the backfield. What number was that? 58. Dominic Spatafor just shot through that line and got his hands on what the ball carrier, Cal Marweb. That's a loss on the play. Bringing up a 2nd down. Sturgeon checking in on that front line right now. 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. Riverside formation. Got 3 guys to the right, 1 to the left. Hughes under center. Haven't seen Hughes in the shotgun very much tonight. There's a quick handoff. Taking there. Toby Kelly come up. Johnny Jefferson got a hand. And Toby just come up there and just cleaned that up to a minimal gain. The ball carrier was number Nicataviani. Really a minimal gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down. Going to bring up a 3rd and long 9 for the visiting Riverside Panthers. Hughes under center, 3 wide outs to the right. rolling out his fuse, taken down there by number 9, Luca Baudai, and number 40, Toby Kelly. Not near enough for the first down. I don't know if that was really a busted play or he read it and decided to keep the ball, roll out there to the right, and going to give no gain on the play, bring up a 4th down and 11. Is this the first time we've seen Riverside punt tonight? Yes, it is. Second time. Yes, they did punt there before half. Back to receive is Dominic Chambers. And Luca Baudai. Nice kick. Luca takes the ball at the 50-yard line, reverses field, makes the first wave miss. Juking and jiving, getting his way through there. Nice return of 6 yards on the play. That punt went for 26 yards, 7 yards on the return. Ellwood City taking over in their own territory at the 48-yard line. First down, Wolverines, ball on the 44-yard line. Got 3 wideouts here to the left. Oh, we had somebody moved, or we have a stoppage in play. Let's see what it was. We're waiting to call. Okay, there was no penalty. No penalty on the play. Appears that referees were not quite ready to play ball yet. 3:42 left to go here, 34-0. Riverside leading our Ellwood City Wolverines. 3 wide outs to the left. Let's see if Gibby can air this one out. Back to pass. There's a quick hit there to Toby Kelly. We've seen that play a couple times, and it's usually pretty effective. Toby comes out of that backfield, and Gibbons throws the ball real fast, and pickup of 9 yards on the play. Just falls short of the first down. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Ball now resting on the timeout Riverside. Riverside wants a timeout, so they're going to want to talk some things over. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks, from that Riverside timeout. Nope, now we got the chain gang coming out. So we're going to see if we got a first down. It appears from our angle that he's just a little bit short. Inches short for the first down. So that brings up a 2nd and inches. Ball resting on the 34-yard line. All right, folks, we're back. Had a timeout. Then we had a timeout for a measurement. So now we're going to play some football. Gibbons in the shotgun. Got 2 wideouts there to the right, 1 here to the left. Here waits the snap. Bad movement there for the Wolverines. Yeah, it's going to be cost us 5 yards. Some movement on the front line. A little bit off face with the So we'll get this marked off. Here we go. 8 penalties so far tonight for the Wolverines for 63 yards. It's like feast or famine with them guys. They might have hardly any, then they have a bunch. Okay, Gibby, back to pass. Got some time this time. Finds his way down the middle for that senior Josh Bender. Got a flag. Threw the flag. Great to see. Oh, sorry about the cameraman there. No, you got it. You got a good portion of it. The defensive back for Riverside just got his hands up in there, and Josh Bender. Josh Bender, a senior player, missed a large portion of the season with some knee, if I remember correctly, meniscus kind of things going on. Came back into action here 2 weeks ago. So it's great to see Josh on this senior night out there getting some playing time in front of the home crowd. 15-yard mark off on the play. Ball resting now on the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Gibbons, hand off to Petrelli. He jukes and jives and dances a little bit. I don't think we're going to get any much yardage there on that play at all. Basically no gain on the play, bringing up a 2nd down and 10. Ball resting on the 24-yard line. We do see Noah Borson up and walking around on the sidelines. I don't think he's ready to run any marathons yet. He's not still putting weight on that ankle, but not a lot. Handoff there to number 40, Toby Kelly. Short gain on the play. Pick up of 2. Tackled by Woodrow Hughes. Just giving him 1 yard on that play. Bring up a 3rd and 9. We're going to give the ball marking at the 24-yard line. Got athletic director Curtis Gassinelli walking down there along the edge of the field. Was a coach here, head coach years ago. Went away, coached some at Beaver Falls, and then came back as an assistant coach to Don Phillips. And when this last year, Kurt, 2 years now, has been the athletic director and just does a fantastic job with all the Ellwood City athletics. Back to live action. Gibbons with the shotgun snap. Throws the ball. In and out of the hands of Toby Kelly. Ball thrown just slightly behind him, but Toby wished he'd have caught that back. Ball. Luckily, the ball falls incomplete. And Gibbons actually on that play, I think we sometimes forget up here calling it. Gibbons is just a freshman, 14 years old. He was asked to come in here back at the Hopewell game, if I remember, was in there for a little bit, and then was sharing some duties, and now he's pretty much the full-time quarterback for the Wolverines. Just being a freshman, it's going to be fun to watch him mature and develop over the next 3 years. Young man does not seem afraid to get hit. We got timeout here by Ellwood City. We'll be right back. You want some? Welcome back, folks. Minute 25 left to go here in this third quarter. Bringing up a 4th and 9 for the Wolverines. Ball resting on the 24-yard line. Got a formation here. Gibbons in the backfield. Got Johnny J to his left, Toby to his right, and Petrelli directly behind him. Wide out to the left body, wide out to the right. Gibbons back to pass. Oh, he's going to get bottled up. That's turnover on downs. He was sacked back there. Was that number 68? 65. Oh, 58, I'm sorry. Shane Kirkham, 5'9", 225-pound senior, came in there and just swallowed up. He went in untouched. Seen Riverside do that a couple times here tonight. They could blitz right off the bat, and it's almost like a delayed blitz maybe. That they come in there, and they seem to do that delayed blitz when it looked like Ellwood City was keeping that extra running back in to block. Nonetheless, that's ball over on downs. 1st and 10. Ball resting on the Ellwood City 32-yard line. There's a quick pass out to Dim. That's a fumble. Hughes, damn ball coming across the field, almost appeared to be in motion. Threw the ball backwards to Austin. Ball's a little short, couldn't grab it. Backwards pass, Austin, alertly enough, jumped on that ball down at the 25-yard line. So that's going to bring up loss of 8 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 18. Turning clock here, 45 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Hughes under center. Got 3 wide outs to the left. He's back to pass. He's looking way downfield, and there's his main man, Austin Dambaugh. Ball hit Austin Dambaugh in the hands at the 50-yard line. Would have been a nice gain, but nonetheless, the ball falls incomplete. Coverage on the play, we're going to credit that to Rocco Sesti back there and Donovan Chambers. That brings up a 3rd and 18. Hughes had plenty of time to pass that ball. Gave Dambaugh plenty of time to get down that field. Falling incomplete. Stopped the clock. 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. We're going to get that a flag on the play. Yep, delay a game. Delay a game for Riverside. Those of you interesting, we hear that the Penguins are now leading 3-2. That brings up a 3rd and 23. Ball now on the 20-yard line. Hughes coming in the huddle. Got 3 wide outs to the left. We've seen this formation several times here this evening. Back to pass goes Hughes. There's heavy pressure. Throwing the ball downfield. Got his man. Found his man out there, number 33, Kyle Marweb. Threw that ball on a rope right to him. Had some pressure coming from the Wolverines, but a couple of the deep backs for the Wolverines kind of crept up there a little bit too far and left Luke out there all alone with Marweb. Perfectly placed ball for first down. That's going to be how far? 34 yards on that gain. Ball resting now on the Ellwood City 47. We got 9 seconds left to go. I think we're going to be content with just going to the fourth quarter. Coming up, our final quarter of play here at Ellwood City Helling Stadium for this year. And, of course, we'll be at Quaker Valley next week. You can listen to us on ecwolverines.com coming up next Friday. But last quarter play here for our seniors on the Helling Stadium field. Got a couple things to go over with you here as the playoff picture works out for the Beaver Valley Conference. As it stands right now, Aliquippa Quips undefeated, playing some really, really good football, super strong defense there. They're 8-0, 5-0 in conference play. They are locked into the playoffs, along with next week's opponent, Quaker Valley, 7-1, 5-1 in conference, and their only loss was to those Aliquippa Quips. Still in the hunt is the Central Valley Warriors, who last check were losing tonight at 5-3 and 4-2. And Beaver Bobcats are winning tonight. Their record is 6-2, however 3-2 in conference play. Technically, Beaver can still make the playoffs, but they're going to need some help along the way. Hopewell, Beaver Falls, Ellwood City, all out of the playoff hunt. Start of the fourth quarter. Riverside's ball at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Hughes under center. There's that quick handoff there where he was met immediately by number 40 Toby Kelly and number 54 Colton Hunningham. That ball carrier was at Nicotaviani, young man, junior, 6'0", 210 pounds. Give him 3 on the play. Hard hitting down there on that line right now. Bring up 2nd and 7, ball on the 43-yard line. He awaits the snap. There's that quick handoff again. The number 33 finds his way around that right side. Falling forward, he's going to have enough for that first down. 32, Cal Marweb. Brought down by 24, Rocco Sesti. He's going to be close to the first down. He may need to measure. We're going to stop and talk about it, figure it out.
Just measure it if you're not sure.
So they're waving the... Yep. After some pondering, they are now going to measure. So 2nd and 7, ball on a 43. But we'll wait and see. Not 2nd and 7. Ball resting right there. We're going to come in for a measurement. Want to give a shout out to all the kids at Perry and Elementary School and Hartman Elementary School. I was alerted here earlier today that they watched some of our games during the week. I think they do it to critique the broadcasters, so I'm sure they have lots of stuff to talk about. But shout out to you guys. If your teachers put us out on there, we appreciate your support of the ecwolverines.com website. And we do appreciate all of our listeners throughout the year. Did they give them the first down? I got talking about the elementary kids there and missed it.
Is that for me? That too?
Yes, that is a first down for the Riverside Panthers. Nice crowd on hand here tonight. Beautiful night for football. I tell you, in the 8 games we've had, we really can't complain at all about the weather. Hughes under center. Quick pitch out there to oh, nice hit. Big time hit there by number 24. Rocco Sesti took out Cal Marweb. Rocco Sesti, a junior, played a lot last year. Got a fair amount of playing time his sophomore year. And junior, be fun as we look to next year, watching him develop as well. No gain on that play, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Ball there on the 36, 37-yard line. Up to the line is the Panthers. He's going back to pass. Got him at wide open. Number 11, wide open. Touchdown. Hughes to Dylan Shannon. Shannon got behind that. Just ran a post route and just ran past everybody. Didn't even see that coming. 36-yard touchdown pass. That's 40-0. We've said this before this season. We'll say it again. Mercy, mercy me. 40-0 extra point forthcoming. I guess I'm kind of surprised. I thought Ellwood City was going to be competitive tonight. We knew we had a good Riverside team, and they're in a different class, and you question how strong was their competition. I tell you what, after seeing his team here tonight, they got good players all the way around. There's a block by Luca Bodai. That is his 6th extra point or field goal block on the year. Luca Bodai, a senior. Be interested to see if we don't have some colleges look at him down the road. But that brings our score to 40-0 with 9:44 left to go in the contest. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Riverside has clinched a playoff spot, and yep, we're rivals, and we want to beat them tonight, but we do want to wish them well. It's nice to have neighbors. Want to support them as they move on throughout the rest of the season. 9:44 in the fourth quarter. Bodai back deep to receive. I think that's Ricky Petrelli back there too. There's a high, was the pooch kick. Didn't go out of bounds, taken by Chambers, tackled immediately there, and hit hard. Missed the number on that. Number 3. Was that Clickley out there? Yep. Clickley with the tackle. Clickley just a junior. They got a junior in Clickley as a running back. Nick Ottaviani's a junior. We've seen him carry the ball. Cal Marweb had a great night tonight. We'll get you all the stats after the game, but he's ran the ball and caught the ball very effectively. Over 100 yards so far. That is what the third 5'6" running back that's ran over 100 yards in the last. I beg your pardon. Last week's got injured and wasn't able to finish out, but he was on his way. Number 8, Luca Bodai on the carry, follows his way forward. Rick Petrelli. I'm sorry, Rick Petrelli. I was going to say, we don't see that Bodai run the ball. We get him out there and let him try to catch it. But pickup of 1 on the play from the 35-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down and 9. O'Brien in a quarterback. On the keeper, he dropped the ball. Goes to, oh boy, he's swallowed up. He tried to run forward, did O'Brien, and dropped the ball. Was able to go back, tried to pick it up. It was met there immediately by number 65. Big boy number 65, Joel Zellum, 6'3", 250. That's why he looks like a big boy. 2nd and, I beg your pardon, 3rd and 12 from the 30-yard line. Turning clock here, mercy rule in effect. 7:45 left to go in the contest. 3 wide outs to the right. I think we're going to try to air it out on this one. Gibbons, shotgun. Throws the ball down there. Ball goes out of bounds. Gibbons tried to get one of them wide receivers that went out, and this wasn't meant to be. That's going to bring up a 4th and 12 punting situation for the Wolverines. They'll be punting from their 30-yard line. Get the formation set. 27 carries for the Wolverines tonight for minus 27 yards. We heard that this Riverside defense was pretty good. That just kind of shores it up. There's a kick by Petrelli. Nice boot that time for Rickster. Takes an Ellwood City bounce down to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a 44-yard kick for Petrelli. Toby Kelly downing that ball. Ball on the 26-yard line. And seeing a lot of clean jerseys coming onto the field now for the Riverside Panthers. You can hear the student section for the Riverside Panthers showing their appreciation to their starters as they come off the field. And we're going to see the same from Coach Hand as
Let's put the helmet on the field. Did he get pissed?
That's why he throws his helmet. Sucks.
got to watch.
I'd make him the last tomorrow.
Well, folks, we now have the JV team second string in there, and rightfully so. Game's well in hand, and just not the way you want these senior football players end their last night here at Helling Stadium. In at quarterback, I didn't catch that number. Did you guys? Number 2, Dante Phillips. There's the handoff to number 19. Finds his way forward, churning them legs. Almost enough for a first down. I don't know if the refs just want to go home, but there was a face mask on that play. I don't know if you guys saw it. But nonetheless, we'll try to get you numbers here, folks, as we're circling in and out. Get some playing time in here for these younger kids. Phillips under center. There's the snap. And off. He's going to get the first down on that play. Picked up 3 or 4 on the play. Nice to see senior Ryan Busby, senior out there, getting some playing time. 4 Busby boys on the team. One's out with an injury. 3 of them, they moved here into the district here this year and got to know the boys as a football booster president at different events, and really nice young boys, well-mannered. Nice welcome addition here to the Ellwood City community. Phillips now under center. Hand off. Not much there. Pick up a 2 on the play. We got number 55 for Wolverines checking in. That's Sammy DiCaprio. Checking out. Rodney Grimes, number 74, just a freshman. Number 15, Ryan Roberts. Got number 16, Sean Busby. Another one of the Busby boys checking in. Get done with this play, pan down on the sidelines. When we get done with this play, pan down on the sidelines. Watching the play clock here. Phillips with the pitch out there to number 40. He's going to go. He's got one man to beat. He runs that ball down to the 15-yard line. Number 40, Hunter Nolf, brought down by number 17, Josh Bender with the tackle. Senior Josh Bender takes him down to the 15-yard line. But they all moved. But just you look at these senior players for the Ellwood City Wolverines. All of them have been playing 4 years, with the exception of one. And you see them huddled down there together right now. You got Johnny Jefferson, Luca Bodai, Seth Sturgeon, Ricky Pacelli, just a junior. We'll get to see him playing next year. Andrew O'Brien, Angelo Battaglia, Joel Abels. Get back to the play here. Phillips under center, watching the play clock, letting it go down. Good coaching right here. Gets the snap. Pitch out to number 27. Got some blockers out there. Taken down nicely by number 20, David Kasia. But it's just you see these players, and it has been fun to watch them grow up and play through the years. They did improve over last year. Last year's team was 0-9 for them. They did get the taste of victory this year in 2 games, one being over Valley. A shutout game over Beaver Falls, returning state champs. So we got Quaker Valley next week. 40-0 score. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the contest. I think the Panthers just come up to that line and they wait for the play clock to get down to about 5. And then the play goes off. There's a handoff. Taken down back there. Who was that? Number 15, Ryan Roberts. And I tell you, watch that Ryan Roberts kid. Just a freshman. Just always seemed that one step away from making a starting lineup. I think we're going to have a lot of fun watching him next year and 2 more years down the road. The JV team for the Wolverines has played, pretty well. I don't know their record off the top of my head, but have been very competitive and won several games, from what I understand. Minute 30 left to go here. Riverside 3rd and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. There's the pitch around. Taken down here, number 20, David Kesha. David, a junior, coming in and making that tackle. So we got also up there Noah Bunny, number 57. Number 74, Rodney Grimes. Sambo DiCaprio's out there. 4th and 6. Minute left to go in the contest. This can't be the last play of the game. But Ellwood City faithful hanging around here even with the blowout score. I want to see these seniors come off the field one last time. There's the pitch out. Number 19 missed a couple tackles, slipped a couple tackles. Gang tackled there. I don't think he got enough for the first down. That's going to be ball over on downs with 30 seconds left to go in the contest. Stick around, folks. As soon as we get done with the game, we're going to take a brief break, and then we will be back with our out-of-town scores and all the stats to go along with the game this evening. So hang around, folks. You can re-watch the game if you so desire throughout the week on ecwolverines.com. Want to thank our producer, Brad Windhorst of Windhorst Productions, our cameraman, Blaine Sturgeon, Wade Sturgeon filling in tonight as a spotter, and my name is Thad Sturgeon. So we're awaiting, I think we're just going to let the clock run out here. There is a second difference in the play clock. I hope they don't make us get a penalty for that. Folks, I believe that's going to be the end of the game. Thank you for listening this evening. We'll be back here shortly. That concludes our game with the final bell ringing. Riverside Panthers 40, your Ellwood City Wolverines 0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We're going to give you some the stats from the game. Maybe some out-of-town scores. We'll just see where we're at. You can remember, folks, check out EC Wolverines all week long for happenings in the Beaver Valley Conference, as well as other schools around the area. Check out the W Zone on Thursday nights, where our producer, Brad Windhorst, talks about tonight's game, the upcoming game, and other happenings around the Tri-County area. Tonight's final score, 40-0. Riverside came out, scored twice in the first quarter, twice in the second, once in the third, and once in the fourth. Scoring drive in the first quarter, number 15, Austin Damball, 37-yard TD pass from number 7, Ben Hughes. Point after kick was good. Also in that first quarter, with 26 seconds remaining, Austin Damball, 11-yard run. Wyatt Ray had the kick was good. Into the second quarter with 4:24 time remaining, Nick Taviani had a 4-yard run, and a minute 4 left in the game. Noah Harris, 39-yard TD pass from Ben Hughes. Coming into the third quarter, Woodrow Hughes, 26-yard touchdown catch from his brother Ben Hughes. The kick failed, and with 9:44 left to go in the fourth quarter, kick in the mercy roll. 36-yard TD pass from Ben Hughes to Dylan Shannon. That kick was blocked by Luca Bodai. Stats for the evening. First downs. Total first downs, Riverside had 12. Ellwood City had 6. Rushing, Riverside had 7. Ellwood City had 1. Passing, Riverside had 4. Ellwood City had 3. Penalty, they got 1 by Riverside, 2 got for Ellwood City. Rushing attempts, 38 yards rushing attempts by 170 yards. Ellwood City, let me get my lines here right, folks. Ellwood City, total yards rushing, minus 27. Yards passing, Riverside, huge passing night for huge. 249 yards to Ellwood City, 65. Passes attempt, Riverside, Hughes was 9 for 12, and Ryan Gibbons, the freshman, was 6 for 11. Total net yards, this is staggering. 395 total yards for the Riverside Panthers to Ellwood City's 38. Fumbles, there were 2 fumbles by Riverside. They recovered them, 1 by Ellwood, and that was recovered. Penalties, Ellwood City had 8 for 63. Riverside had 7 for 60. Third down conversions, Riverside was 4 of 9. Ellwood City was 2 of 11. So really lack of offense. So you leave the contest here this evening. Very, very impressed with with the Riverside Panther offense and their defense. Riverside rushing, Hunter Nolf had 1 rush for 44 yards. LaMarcus Cleckley had 11 rush for 43 with a 3.9 average. He was averaging a fair bit more than that tonight, but they really dispersed the ball around quite a bit tonight, did Riverside. Noah Catalano, 5 for 22. Noah Harris, 5 for 22. Cal Marweb, 4 for 13. And Nick Taviani had 1 touchdown, 5 rushes for 7 yards. Austin Damball had 4 rushes for 15. He lost 11 yards on one of them on that backwards pass. Kind of skewed his numbers a little bit, but he also had a touchdown. Ben Hughes, 9 for 12, a whopping 249 yards and a long of 54. Receiving, Cal Marweb, 4 for 101. Austin Damball, 2 for 47. Austin Damball, not a lot of receptions tonight, but he definitely demands a lot of attention from defensive backs. Dylan Shannon had 1 for 36 and a touchdown. Woodrow Hughes, 1 for 26 and a touchdown. Ellwood City rushing, really on with positive yards, was Rick Petrelli for 21, total of 16 yards. Johnny Jefferson, 1 carry for 3. Ryan Gibbons, most of these are all sack yards, had 8 of them for minus 46. Ellwood City averaged -1 per rush play this evening. Passing, Ryan Gibbons, 6 for 11. Young man just did not have much time to throw the ball this evening. Toby Kelly had 2 receptions for 23. Rick Petrelli 1 for 14. That kind of gives you some of the stats, and you can look online for a more detailed info. Also, if you want to see any Ellwood City players, team statistics, they are also on the website as well. Who's leading tackles or receiving yards, a whole host of information there for you. We got some finals here for you. Neshannock 35, Freedom 6. So they spoiled Freedom's new coach debut. An interesting fact there is the new coach from Freedom was a teacher. It is a teacher at Neshannock. So he'll have stuff to talk about to his classrooms too here on Monday morning. Aliquippa, have they still not given up a touchdown, offensive touchdown? Last week, Quaker Valley. Quaker Valley did get a touchdown on them last week. They handle Central Valley 34-3. Central Valley is officially eliminated from the playoffs. And we are competitors. We compete against these teams, but you just have to wonder where Central Valley would be without Battisti. Battisti going out with a season-ending injury there in Game 3, I believe it was, and they just haven't got their legs underneath them. Great athlete there. We get to see him here in the first game, and he handled Ellwood City quite handily. Newcastle was a winner, 2014 over Ringgold. Our Lady of Sacred Hearts just whooped up on Shenango, 54-12. Rochester, this is a third quarter score, 41-14. I'm not sure what Rochester's record is, but 6-2. They may be a team to watch here as we move on into playoff time. Beaver traveled all the way down to Mount Pleasant. This is the end of a third quarter. Beaver 42-0. Beaver is still in the playoff hunt. They have to win out. Next week their opponent is, we don't have it at our fingertips right now, but they need to win that game. They haven't played Beaver yet. I bet it's Beaver Falls. Yeah, Beaver Falls. And they need some help. We're not getting into details of how much that is, but we could have technically 3 teams from our Beaver Valley Conference going into the playoffs. Beaver Falls and Hopewell, this is a third quarter score, 25-24. Derry whooping up on Waynesburg Central, 47-0. And Derry's a team that, as we get into playoff time here, after seeing them last week, they're going in there undefeated now. No, one loss. I beg your pardon. The very first week they got that 1 loss, and they could be a team to be reckoned with down the road. Quaker Valley 42, Seton LaSalle 7, and those are 2 playoff teams. Okay, producer Brad just told us Quaker Valley and Seton LaSalle 42-7. So in that Allegheny County Conference with Seton LaSalle. So just looking at records and kind of seeing what we've played, we're going to see Quaker Valley next week. We get into playoff time here. It may be interesting to see that Aliquippa Quaker Valley could come back and be a game again. Seeing what Quaker Valley does, we know how good a team they are, but at the end of the day, Aliquippa did handle them quite handily that last week it was. So it does kind of show you, as you look around these other scores week by week, the kind of power that there is out there in the Beaver County Conference. We're not making excuses. We lost tonight 40-0, and Riverside beat us in all phases of the game. But you think about some of the teams this Ellwood team has to go up against. There are some high-powered offenses and high-powered, big, fast defenses. Anything else tonight, guys?
That's it. Just for next week?
Next week, 7 o'clock, we'll be live from Quaker Valley, going on probably about 10 to 7. That'll be our final game of the year for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Once again, we thank you for each and every week for tuning in to our broadcast at ecwolverines.com. Our last showing from Helling Stadium for the year. The stadium empties out pretty quick on a 40-0 loss. Hate to see it end, but all good things must come to an end. And for the Ellwood City senior players, this was their last night out on the turf here, out on the field here at Ellwood City. We thank you again for joining us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Thank you. Have a good night.